LG has come up a long way in its V flagship that usually puts emphasis on the video front. Here are some points why it might be the best phone for you. The design is the perfect balance. Why? The edges are slightly curved, thus looks more premium. However, it did not compromise on the military grade and IP68 waterproofing like the competitors. And yes, not even any removable of the headphone jack or the protruding camera. It actually has a hi-fi quad DAC for better audio output. It also has wireless charging on all variants now, along with the USB-C fast charging. Noticeably, the fingerprint scanner is also in the middle. These subtle but thoughtful changes makes the phone so challenging to the Samsung flagships. It has all the specs the 2017 flagship requires. The 2017-ish 18:9 aspect ratio screen is also there, ditching the secondary display of the V20, which is even better on the always-on display. For the people who loved it, it will be there as a software feature. LG has adapted the P-OLED display now after the LG G6, and the black bars you face while watching YouTube videos, they're even more dark now. It's much more satisfying as they are not that noticeable now. OLEDs produce very deep blacks. The overall software is more cleaner now. It should be more responsive, and the latest specs and the 3300 mAh battery should be more power efficient thanks to the Snapdragon 835 chipset. These were just the basics. Now, the main point of the V series phones. LG started the dual camera setup since the G5 and has come a long way since then. As they know this is what the consumers want, they're improving it step by step. It is the first camera with 1.6 aperture and a glass lens. Both of these should enable more light to get in. The secondary 1.9 aperture 13 megapixel camera has a wide 120-degree view. If you are not living under a rock, you have probably seen the second camera in action. This year, LG fixed the distortion that made the pictures taken from the secondary wide-angle camera look like the fisheye. Due to this, there will be less curvature and the pictures should look more realistic. Manually, you have a lot more control than you had before. It has changed a lot in the video sector. The most thoughtful feature is the point to zoom, which is not any gimmick. By this, you can zoom on any particular area without using more controls. Just tap on the screen and zoom. The V30 allows Cine mode. This feature allows the user to tone down the color and shoot videos. That will help in higher dynamic range. Later, you can import and edit them on your PC or Mac for post-processing and add the colors. You also have a log format that the enthusiasts can play with. If you don't like to get your hands dirty on the manual control, then don't. The front camera is also wider than usual and provides bigger room for everyone on the screen. Every phone has some disadvantages, but in the case of the V30, I haven't found any yet. After all this phone is lighter than the G6 and way cheaper than the Note 8. This can be the greatest bang for the buck in the 2017, and as the year ends, this seems to be the best that mobile companies have to offer. It will be shipping from 21st September in Korea and soon release worldwide. There will be videos every week, so subscribe for more content. This is Sajid, and bye bye.